we will start our study. In happy sense, we believe in Lord El Cantare. El Cantare is a god of the universe and also the origin of the universe. And El Cantare is a god of the earth. So El Cantare sent all the saviors on this earth, like Jesus Christ, Confucius, Manu, Zeus, Vishnu, Shiva, even Isaac Newton, and Muhammad, Socrates. El Cantar is a supreme God who sent all the saviors on this earth. And now El Cantare has many aspects. Okay, so one of the aspects of El Cantare is Gautama Siddhartha. Gautama Siddhartha, Buddha, mainly taught about the enlightenment. But El Cantare has many aspects. Like Hermit's time, he taught about prosperity. Ophiaris time, he taught about miracle. Oriental crowd time, he taught about the universe in our mind. The Toast time, he taught about study. Ramu time, he taught about politics and leadership. So El Cantare has many aspects. Then now, for part of El Cantare born as Master Ryo Okawa. And Master gave more than 3,500 lectures since 1986. So, and Master published more than 3,200 books. So this teachings is the biggest teachings in human history all over the world. El Cantare teaching is still new in the world, but already it's the biggest teachings in the world, in the history. So El Cantare teachings include many aspects. So one of the center teachings of El Cantare is the laws of the sun. This laws of the sun, you can say modern Gita, modern Veda, modern Buddhist scripture, modern Bible, modern Quran. Okay, so this kind of all the world religious concepts are in this book. In this book, love teachings, enlightenment teachings, divine nature teachings, equality teachings, hidden history, how we should live, what is the meaning of soul, what is the meaning of our mind, what is the starting point of this universe. All the teachings include in this book, The Laws of the Sun. And happy sense, El Cantare teaches us all the religion came from one source. Hinduism, Buddhism, Christianity, Muslim came from one source, one origins. Okay, so this philosophy is, Hinduism has same kind of concept. But the point is we try to overcome beyond the religious differences, and also we try to overcome the conflict among religions. So then we try to create a world. All the people love each other, live harmoniously, living one another. That was utopia. Okay? So this is El Cantare mission, and this is our happy sense mission. We try to solve all the religious conflict. Like India, Pakistan, and Israel, Hamas, and Iran, America, and all these conflicts is based on the misunderstanding of religious concept or religious teachings. So in happy sense, we try to make a common ground which everyone can understand each other beyond religious differences in. Then El Cantare teachings, the core part of El Cantare teaching, happy sense teaching, is the exploration of the right mind. Okay? So exploration of the right mind, how we practice exploration of the right mind, Master teaches us exploration of the right mind is the principles of happiness. Okay? This is the holy fourfold path, which is love, wisdom, self-reflection, and progress. So meditation is one part of self-reflection teachings. And today's teachings. Today we will study the invincible thinking. This invincible thinking is related to self-reflection and progress teachings. Okay. So let's study invincible thinking. Winning in every situation. Okay. So invincible thinking has this kind of like invincible thinking book, but to summarize or to make everyone understand easily, to make that everyone can understand easily, I'll introduce the teachings from the starting point of happiness. Also, one of the chapter is invincible thinking. Sorry, the PowerPoint didn't work, so okay. So invincible thinking is like this. Master teaches us every individual is born into this earthly world with the purpose of refining his or her soul through various experiences. So there can be no such things as failure. Yeah, so this is the starting point of invincible thinking. So why we are here on this earth? Because of soul training. Because of soul training. Okay, so this world is a just temporary world. And in the other world is actually our original world. Okay, so in this world, we cannot avoid many difficulties. But please understand, we are here for soul training to refine our soul. And last lecture, we studied your true self is like a diamond. The more you polish your own self, the more brilliantly you will shine. Okay? So through soul training, we can shine our divine nature. We can shine our soul. This is the meaning of this word. Yeah. So from this perspective, invincible thinking is actually teaches us concept of invincible thinking is there is no such thing as defeat or failure. There is no such thing as a defeat or a failure. This is the concept of invincible thinking. All events that occur in this world serve as lessons for you and provide you with spiritual nourishment. If you can see life from this perspective, you will be able to find your true self, the part of you which never feel discouraged or lost. So this is a Buddhism teachings concept. In this world, we cannot avoid suffering. For example, birth, we have suffering. Aging, we have suffering. Illness, also we cannot avoid. Death, we cannot avoid. The pain of parting from the people you love. The pain of meeting people you dislike. The pain of not getting what you want. Everyone this is suffering. I want to get more acknowledged or a good reputation or good evaluation from others. Okay? And the pain of having worldly delusion that comes from five senses. Okay? So actually we cannot satisfy like a taste, good listening, good want to see something good and feel something comfortable or nice. Okay, so these kind of things we cannot avoid in this world. But please think, this kind of suffering is actually spiritual nourishment to improve our soul. Okay, so this is a very, very important understanding of invincible thinking. And so I'd like to hold this way of thinking, invincible thinking. With this attitude, you can always win. No matter what the circumstances, you can be a winner in every situation. If you can learn from every first step, of your life. So as long as you study something from your experience, actually you are getting wisdom. So from spiritual training perspective, you are improving. Okay? So no matter what the circumstances, you can be winner in every situation. Okay? Because our life purpose is not living just in this lifetime only. Our life purpose is all the time try to improve our level of soul, level of love, level of wisdom. These are the point. So in addition to invincible thinking, I'd like to explain the importance of having positive attitude. This is an additional explanation. Invincible thinking, as long as we practice invincible thinking, we can keep positive mind. We can keep something, like a positive attitude. Okay? So this is very important. So Master teaches us very often the circumstances around you reflect your state of mind. Those who always look for bad news or are constantly afraid of failure will find an environment that corresponds to their inner images. Yeah. So this is a, in happy sense, Master teaches us the laws of same wavelength attraction. Yeah. So everyone has mind power, mind vibration. So based on this mind power, mind vibration, we are attracting same things. Okay, so positive attitude can attract something positive result, but negative, attitude attract negative result. But we don't recognize this point properly. So just say, oh, I was bad or something, a bad fate or bad destiny. But the actual situation, how to keep positive mind is actually create our life, our future. Okay, so happy people, or, like a positive people, full of love people is attract love. But when we get angry, this kind of vibration spread to the other environment. Then our mind has like a magnetic power. We attract evil things. Okay, so invincible thinking is a key teachings to keep positive attitude even in the failures. So if you want to be one of life's winner in all situations, you must have the air of success. Okay? As long as you learn from every situation and try to find the seeds of success in every failure, you will never be loser. Okay? So please try to study something, even your failures, even difficult situation, because we are here for soul training. Okay? Then how to study from our failures. This is our master teaching, invincible thinking. I introduce these 4 teachings. Okay? How to study, learn wisdom from failures. First, the people who want to study, they never attribute their hardship to others. Okay, so don't blame on others. Don't blame on other environment. Okay, so this is the first point. And second, they have the courage and determination to accept misfortune as a reality of life. Accept the situation, reality as it is. Then third, no matter what kind of adversity they face, they always find some lesson in it. So don't blame on others, then accept misfortune as it is. Then try to study the lesson from the failures. Then they attempt to break out of their difficulties, relying on their own strength. Then try to make effort by your own effort. Okay, so these 4 points are very important to practice invincible thinking in difficult situations. Don't blame on others. Okay, accept the situation as it is. Then find some lessons in it. Then try to make effort by your own, by your own power. So as long as we live like this, we keep like this attitude, we can study all the time from many failures, many difficulties. So actually, we can learn from every failures and try to find the seeds of success in every failures. And snowball effect. I'd like to introduce snowball effect. So every day, many things happen, and these events can be the seeds of good fortune and happiness, or seeds of trouble and anxiety. However, if you always try to learn the lesson and find the seeds of success in every situation, no matter what happens, you will grow in the same way as a snowball that expands automatically as it rolls downhill. Okay, so this is a snowball effect. Okay, so even you have many situations every day. We have many experience. Like sometimes happy experience, but also sad experience or uncomfortable experience. But we can study something from these experiences. So we can, as long as we are studying something, we are growing. Like a snowball from the downhill. Okay, so please imagine like this: every day you are growing. Every day you are accumulating wisdom. Every day you are going to be big capacity. Okay, so please make image like this. Then more detailed examples. If someone points out your negative traits, it is no use crying endlessly. Either you should accept the criticism or reject it. You should remain undisturbed. This is a peace of mind. Keep peace of mind and examine the reason for the criticism. Okay, so when you got the criticism from others, okay, so at that time, just don't shake your mind. Okay, so please follow that 4 steps. Don't blame on others. Accept the situation as it is. Then learn from the wisdom from this situation. Then try to break through by your own effort. Please follow these 4 steps. Then at that time examine the reason for the criticism. So at that time you can understand the reason, or you can understand the wisdom from criticism. Okay? If you think that the misunderstanding belongs to the other person, you do not have to accept it. Actually, it's a misunderstanding, so it's okay. You can see it's okay. So you may need to sort out the misunderstanding and explain it. If you feel it's need to explain, so you can explain. But if you think what the other person has said is right, despite the fact that you may not want to accept it, look at yourself once again and trust that you are being taught a valuable lesson. Okay? So sometimes criticism, actually we cannot listen. We don't want to listen the criticism, but even, if you feel this criticism is certain kind of, truth, includes certain kind of truth, or, certain kind of improvement point for you, please accept. Then feel certain gratitude. This is the advice for further improvement for your soul training. And also other point, in every day, we meet some of them, some superior people or some people not happy, okay? But when you meet someone wonderful, it is necessary to respect him or her and try to learn from their good point. If you meet something good people or successful people, and so please try to learn from their good points. Okay, so some people is a very, doing good effort. Some people can keep all the time smile. Some people can say all the time positive words. Some people are very kind to help others, and some people are very, are doing good effort. Some people are doing good study. Okay, some people all the time keep peace of mind. Okay, so you can follow their good point. Okay, then sometimes on the other hand, when you meet someone you do not wish to emulate, try to observe the negative aspect of character and check to see that you do not have these same trait. If you find this trait in yourself, resolve to correct them. So sometimes you might feel, you meet someone who is not happy, or someone, who is something, not comfortable with you. But you can think, what is the reason? Why I could feel like that? Because he or she says all the time complaints on others. Because he or she says all the time criticize on others. Because he or she is all the time, negative. Because of she is just all the time, like a poker face, or and because he or she is just very lazy, or because of he or she is cheating. Okay. Anyway, if you find something not comfortable in other person, so at that time you can think, what is the reason? Then think, is there same kind of mentality in me, inside of us? Then if you find same kind of negative mentality, so you can change your character. You can improve your character. This is a way to, improve your soul. Okay, so today, Invincible Thinking. Actually, Invincible Thinking, these teachings include many aspects. How to study from failures or difficulties or uncomfortable experience. Okay, how to study wisdom. But point is, no matter what kind of circumstances, you can be a winner in every situation if you can learn from every facet of your life. So please think, as long as you are accumulating wisdom, you are learning something from others, from difficult experiences. Actually, you are a winner at that time. And we are soul training in this world. We are living for soul training in this world. So, no, we are, living for, not avoiding bad experience in this world. All the time we try to study something in this world. This is the purpose of our life. Okay? So invincible thinking this teachings is including the self-reflection and positive teachings. Okay? Self-reflection is reflect yourself and try to learn something from our experiences and correct our mindset. This is a self-reflection. And positive teachings is then after that, try to keep positive mindset. Okay, so this self-reflection and positive mindset combination is an invincible thinking. Then these teachings is a very strong teachings, not simple positive teachings, positive thinking teachings. Studying new wisdom, then keep positive attitude. This is the essence of invincible teachings. Okay, so let's practice meditation. Okay, so before practicing meditation, as usual, I recite prayers alone. If you can recite together, please recite to make connection to the Lord El Cantar. Prayer to the Lord. Our Lord El Cantar. You are
Lord,
the source of
you are the source of the
all right, all power, all wisdom, and all love. May you give us light, give us power, give us wisdom, and give us love. Oh Lord, our Father, please protect this planet of love Earth. Protect us from all evil and open a future for us. Oh Lord, thank you for giving us light. We give thanks from the bottom of our hearts. So straighten your backs and relax your shoulders. Okay. And start to breathe slowly. When you breathe in, please breathe in into the bottom of your stomach. We call tandem. This tandem is related to our enlightenment and unshakable mind. Breathing deeply into the bottom of your stomach. Breathe out slowly. Breathing deeply. Breathe out slowly. When you breathe in deeply, please imagine the light of El Cantar come to you. Then circulate your body. Breathe out slowly. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out slowly. So we will practice counting meditation. So breathe in from your nose. Count 1. Breathe out from your mouth. Count 2. Breathe in from your nose. Count 3. Breathe out from your nose. Count 4. So please keep on breathing with counting. We will practice 2 minutes. So straighten your backs and relax your shoulders. So please start counting meditation for 2 minutes. Start. So please return back to your usual breathing. So from now, we will practice meditation relaxation. I'll introduce 5 points of meditation relaxation. Each point we will practice 2 minutes. So total 10 minutes meditation. So start.